This is much better, isn't it? Now you can hear me what I'm saying. Alright. Take 2. Good evening everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Today we have a bit of a topic. I'm going to decide which one is my favorite Wipeout team in the most scientific way possible, as I run the same 8-race tournament with every team in the game. We will get started soon, so sit tight for a minute while I fiddle with the last settings here. We are going to video is lagging, right? Thank you for letting me know. We'll see if things improve. Let's see here. There we go. I will start the stream up here next to me as well, so we can see how things are going. Good evening, Nerium. Welcome to the stream. We will get started shortly, my friends, with this live stream series that I'm quite excited about. Alright, everything looks okay here regarding the lagging stream. Oh, let's see here. I came into this a bit unprepared, but we should be able to get started soon.
Welcome to Modesto Heights.
Where are my my darn thumbnails that I thought I had saved down here, so I could just add it. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. And one last thing, the invite link to my Discord server, so Nelium can do his thing. Promote it. Join my Discord server. There we go. Right. Oh, let's see, and don't forget to use that quick and hit the like and subscribe buttons. And for more interesting content, check out the Discord server. Thought to get it out of the way. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, we will get started with the warm-up here. Let's see here. The tournament we're going to do is here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. The tournament on Rapier Speed class. 8-race tournament. Perfect. Let's go here to the actual stream so I can see if anything runs properly. Alright, and then I'll just see if you guys can see the scoreboard, and then we'll get going. Alright, I'll just choose this tournament. Let's do it with Harimau, a team I won't be playing tonight. We'll just do some warm-ups here, and I can check the stream now to see how things are going. Not that great, it would seem. Oh, hello, Marcus. I'll be lurking by keeping the stream on and checking in when I can. Yeah, sure, by all means, you are more than welcome. Apparently the stream is a bit of a slideshow at the moment. We'll see if things improve
Paramount.
if we just let things get settled. Everything looks okay in OBS.
Welcome to Anita K.
Or use a faster what? Okay, we'll see. We'll do some races and see if... Alright.
Mines.
So we're doing some warm-ups now. We haven't started the official trials yet. I need to be warmed up, so the result is not affected by me not being warmed up.
Mines. Cannon.
Alright, it's just
Energy critical.
I'm flying like crap now because I'm checking how the stream works.
Energy critical. Mines.
Alright, it looks
Contender eliminated.
okay now, the stream. From my end at least. Alright, the first race went not good at all. It's good to see that things are flowing nicely. Okay, let's do another warm-up race or two and then we'll get started. Echo says, hey Eric, hello. And Wipeout is so great, Marcus says. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Which is also kind of the topic of my video being released later this week. Because it is the 30-year anniversary of Wipeout. Not Wipeout Omega Collection obviously, but Wipeout as a franchise. So I will bring you a couple of Wipeout themed live stream series this month, and also a couple of Wipeout themed videos mixed in with regular content, of course. We're back a bit in slideshow mode here. Oh. Barrel roll boosting into some
Leech beam.
Okay, now it's flowing fine again. Alright. We'll just hope that the OBS gods are with us this evening.
Mines.
double hit.
Final lap. Rockets. Missile.
Oh, I hate being hit by a missile here. Pretty good. Kind of messed that up.
Race
Alright.
complete.
It smooths out indeed. Okay, great. Red is great, but if I had HD Fury on Steam, that would be the end of Red for me. Yeah, sort of. Even though Red it's great in its own right. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Alright. And Fusion, yeah, from the PS2 era. For whatever reason I didn't play that a lot when it came out, but I know, of course, about the game now. Alright, let's see here. I'm just going to see if you guys can see my scoreboard here. I'm doing a very... Yeah. This is a very archaic way of showing you the score. I'll just wait for the lag behind there to see if the score shows up here. Here we have a little, yeah, it's just a Google document with all the teams written on it. It should pop up on screen right now, and yeah, I can see that it does. Okay, then perfect. Then you guys can see it here. Alright, yeah, it's essentially just every team from the game, and we have points here. So we'll just turn that off for now, and we'll go back here. And the tournament we're going to do is this tournament. We are on the drop zone grid in the HD campaign, which is the second to last event. I said grid, but event. And we are doing the tournament here, that's on rapier speed class, the second fastest in the game. And we are just going to plow through all the teams, and I will get a score in the end. I might win the tournament, I might not, but I will get a certain score, and that score will be put on the scoreboard. And after I've done all 14 teams in the game, I will know which one is my favorite Wipeout Omega Collection team, for single races at least. We need to get started right away, because we have many teams to go through. We won't be able to do all in this stream, but maybe the next one. And we are doing Fury ships only, because the stats of the Fury ships are more akin to the Tigron and Van Uber ships. Yes, Tigron, that's how you actually say it, apparently. So to be fair, to include these two teams, we need to do the Fury class on these races. So we start off with Pfizer. Pfizer fans unite, yeah. We will know you love Oricom. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say against the team or its stats or its history, but man, the ship in this game is ugly. But luckily, the Fury ships are a bit prettier than the HD counterparts in most, but perhaps not all cases. Well, I wouldn't necessarily not say that they are. I can elaborate on that for a bit. But now we need to do some racing. So now we have Pfizer.
Mines.
In more or less every game, Pfizer's thing has been a high handling stat. On paper, it might seem like the perfect beginner team, but then a high handling stat in this game can make your ship quite janky. So if you have a high handling stat, you need to be precise with your inputs. You need to not have a binary relationship with the analog stick. You need to know when to slide it gently and when to
Energy critical.
really push it hard. I will try not to die now. See how that works. No leech beams, please. I need to absorb a weapon. That's better. And this is a bit bad because I need to use the turbo here. That was not my best turbo, I got a bit distracted there. I should do the barrel roll there, but I think I'll just sit back a bit and recharge my shield again. Then we hope for something the last lap here. Oh yes, the leech speed. Exactly what I hoped for.
Active.
It looks like we're in for a second place in the first race.
Race complete.
Some bad decisions was a result of me having a low shield and not being able to go all in on the barrels and such. It's just me, or is the stream still a slideshow? Yes, it definitely turned into a slideshow. Coding overloaded. Alright, let's see here if I can fiddle with something here. Swedish potato internet. Internet is usually quite good in Sweden in general. Let's see here, video. The thing is, these are the regular settings that I usually have. I have no idea why the stream is lagging today. It's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, we are definitely having a bit of a slideshow here. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. We'll see what we can do here. See here, video settings. Nothing that you can change mid-stream. Now it's smoothed out again. It was not something that I did. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we just hope for the best. It might be some... because I'm running the stream on Wi-Fi, which is usually quite stable, but when you get a dip, it can result in a lower quality, of course. That's me 3 times bumping the same person to the same person. You're off to a decent start at least. And... oh, we just kissed the wall there a bit, but we're all good.
Cannon. Mines.
Alright, let's see if I can snipe this one. That. The speed boost, and we're in first place. Okay, great. There is one way to go a bit faster, and that is to drop down there on the speed pads, but I find that to be a bit inconsistent. They also run the risk of falling down to your death, or falling down to your very not so generous respawn.
Missile.
Oh, I hate when the missile call-out comes up there. Oops, I pitched down, didn't get the barrel roll, but we're all good. And stream runs okay. Great. Let's see if I missed something here. No. Alright. 14 points. Let's move on. We are doing the same 8 race tournament with all the teams in the game. I usually go for an hour, maybe slightly longer tonight to make sure I get all the teams in 2 sittings.
Autopilot.
Yeah, I'm not using autopilot as a matter of principle. I find this track to be a bit tricky because there are really no spots to make consistent barrel rolls. I mean, the elite players, there are like 1 or 2 spots to make barrel rolls on this track, but I find it quite hard just to get ahead of everybody when there are no occasions for you to make sudden speed boosts. Especially like with a ship like 5-star that isn't all that
Missile.
fast to begin with. Shut it right to the side there. But now we're first again. There, you can maybe pull a
Final
barrel
lap.
roll off. I hope that everybody's doing okay and that you have gotten back to your work routines.
Race complete.
And sort of settle into not having vacation anymore. Alright, another first place. We're moving on. We're keeping a brisk pace. And Banshee says the Pfizer struggles a bit on more therma. Yeah, I'd say so, but for whatever reason it went quite good there. If you're curious about the difficulty, we are doing Elite difficulty. Oh, that did it. But no worries. We'll catch up. At first I thought it was a bit overkill to do 8 races with every team, but I think that an 8-race tournament is what you need to make sure that things... to leave as few things up to chance as possible. Okay, messed up the barrel also.
Contender eliminated. Rockets.
Let's drop down here. The other way. See if I can get close enough for a rocket. Haha! And bumping into them. As per usual.
Missile.
There's always the danger of getting yourself blown up. Because then you immediately come in last, or you did not finish. And just because I opened my mouth,
Final
now
lap.
we are at low health. This is a bit... The rocket can be a powerful weapon, but I also need the ship energy. Let's do a bit of a gamble here. Oh!
Cannon.
What's Tigron? They are faster than me. Okay, I'm risking it all on the barrel here. Ah,
Cannon. Race complete.
it went quite well. And Echo says, what do you mean? Pfizer never struggles at anything. Yeah, it's not a technical track, it's more to have a high speed. Yep. Yeah, it does shine at technical tracks. Because of how agile the ship is. Well, a high agility in this game, it just means it has nothing to do with how good grip the ship has. It has to do with how fast the ship starts turning.
Mines.
Ah! No time to react there. Really.
Mines.
Doing a bit better than I suspected actually. We have 1 second place and then 3 first places in a row. And this tournament has nothing to do with if I win the tournament or not. It just because if you win the tournament, it can be the case that even if you win the tournament with 2 different teams in a row, you can end on different scores. and it's the score that matters. I know that, of course, there are things that are sort of RNG or random. Not necessarily RNG, but things can happen. Like you can get hit by, you can get 3 quakes in a row for that, so you can get bullied to death on track, and that you lose huge amounts of points.
Final lap.
I think that in an 8-race tournament, there are as little things as possible that are left up to chance. Yeah, I'll just spoil one bit that I'm... Okay, let's finish this race first.
Race complete.
Back to the side row, okay. We'll sit tight for a bit and see if things improve. How well can you hear my voice when it becomes a slideshow? Maybe I should go upstairs and ask my wife what she's doing to steal all my bandwidth here. Because there is no Ethernet port on my computer. I did try using the Ether. Oh no, okay. Now it's back to not the slideshow. Great. I did try to use my Ethernet cable with the adapter for the Nintendo Switch, but I did get a signal, but it was very low, so it ended up working worse than streaming using Wi-Fi. Alright, it's doing quite good for 5-star. Let's move on. Your voice is fine, but you're a bit quiet compared to the in-game sound. Okay, thank you. Mic audio is here.
3, 2, 1.
I think the solution will have to be... Thank you so much for pointing these things out. We're lowering... What's the bingo plan? This is one... For whatever reason, one of the trickier tracks at this speed class in a single race or tournament setting. I will save my turbo for the little spot up here. To the skies! Yeah, hit maneuver there. Oh, another turbo. Oh, you pulled it off there.
Cannon. Bomb.
Oh,
Energy
okay,
critical.
I need to absorb that. That's a bit unfortunate. I was just so psyched to
Missile.
fly over everybody again. But now I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm absorbing the cannon. I don't think... I mean, you can do a lot of damage with that weapon and slow someone down significantly, but you need to keep them in your sight for so long. For example, compared to missile, when you just need a lock on and then you're good to go. Oh, perfect. Between all the little curves in the chicane.
Final lap.
Let's see if he can catch up to whoever is in first place here. I think I could have pulled the barrel off, roll off there. Oh, we have a missile. Okay, I'm gonna save this one. Pitching up for the barrel. I messed up the landing there a bit.
Beach beam.
Yeah, we're not catching up, so I'm just absorbing that just
Rockets.
in case.
Contender eliminated.
Alright, but I
Race
settled for a second
complete.
place. Quite an exciting race anyways. We're moving on. 2 more races. This track is made for 5-star. Yeah, maybe it is. Ironically, I didn't get the first place. But I did get on more Therma, which is not a 5-star track. Ubermall.
2, 1.
I hope the sound mixing is better now. I lowered the in-game sound.
Shield.
Ooh, quake. The first quake of the evening. Oh.
Bomb. Rockets.
That's the
Contender
most
eliminated.
unsatisfying, when you pull off half a barrel roll and you lose all the energy, but you didn't get any of the speed. But that is, of course, what barrel rolling is all about, the risk-reward system. Okay, I'm opting for a weapon here. I'm absorbing the shield. Oh, I got
Missile.
slowed down there by the little bomb, then I got hit by a missile. Otherwise you can do a barrel there again. And
Contender eliminated.
okay, now people are dying.
Shield.
Bomb.
Yeah, I'm not falling for the bomb again. Missile, oh, we get a turbo. Okay. Okay guys, it's now or never. Barrel and turbo!
Missile.
Yes, there we go. But I messed it all up by bumping into the wall. That was not a very clean section, but yeah, we're good. But one more lap left. It's a bit dangerous when you do a long jump and you fall off the track. Then you are restart at the approximate position where you left off for the jump, which can be quite far back. Side shifting bit helps me with the cornering, and
complete.
another first place. Alright, then we're off to Sol 2. My least favorite track in the game. Well, I like the track, I just don't like how things usually go for me at the track. Perhaps the most sci-fi track in the game. It looks like we are up on the suspended platforms up in the clouds. It would be so illegal to race on this place in real life. Nope. Oh, almost.
Mines.
Yeah, it was quite hard to miss there, even with the plasma. Ah! Oh, we got the turbo. I need to absorb the turbo.
Mines. Mines.
Oh, that was a timely shield activation.
Rockets. Mines.
Yeah, this is always what happens on this track. I get slammed by weapons, or I just can't seem to overtake anybody. Yeah, you really feel the
Final lap.
high agility of the Pfizer ship in those corners. Yes, of course you get the turbo.
Mines. Cannon. Mines.
Okay. Third place on the final stretch here. Oh, I activated autopilot, but I deactivated it.
Complete.
Alright.
Gold
Alright.
medal awarded.
Let's see here. Yeah, the gold medal, that's always good. And the final points for 5-star is 54. So we'll go into this little source here. We'll go to my little spreadsheet. And we will write 54 here on 5-star. So 54 is a score to beat when we move on to Kyrex. And don't forget to absorb those cannons and hit them like a subscribe button, and for more AJ Racing content, check out the Discord. Yes, you could check out Discord. Thank you so much, Dalium, for the promo as always. The link to my Discord server is in the description, where I write about things that concerns me. We discuss other games. I make announcement of videos or upcoming videos and live streams, and I also announce when I play together with my viewers, which happens every now and then. Nalium and me we have played Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, a very fun session, and also the open network test of Sonic Racing Crosswords last weekend. This track is a lot more fun in pure, yeah, maybe so. Not FIA friendly. FIA destroyed the hook because of F. Okay, not sure what we're talking about here really. Alright, thank you everybody for sticking with me. We are moving on to the second team, Kyrex.
Kyrex.
Oh, we didn't check. I should have paused a bit to check out Kyrex's stats. But let's just say that Kyrex's stats in this game is balanced, which really wasn't the case always. Kyrex had always been aboard like a bulky, sturdy ship. And off we go again.
Mines.
Let's see, it will be interesting to see if I can notice if this ship feels clunkier in the corners or something. But the thing with Wipeout, I don't really know about Wipeout in general, but in Wipeout American or at least Wipeout HD, the ships are very similar to one another. Of course there are the stats that differs that are shown on screen, but after examining the hidden stats, you'll come to realize that much that is hidden.
Energy critical.
Oh, sorry, need to focus here. Get blown up. Alright, one lap to overtake these two.
Bomb.
Oh, haha!
Rockets.
Barrel roll landing on a bomb.
Rockets.
Let's take a quake. Oh, we got a turbo at least.
Complete.
Securing the third place. Okay, Kyrex off to a bit of a rough start. Banshee says, in lore, Kyrex is the most successful team, right? Yeah, well, I'm not so sure about that. The key team got dismantled when the Russian mob bought the team and turned them into Tigron, I think. Yeah, okay, in that corner I could feel a slightly lower handling stat there. We should have stopped a bit to examine the stats of the ships. We got too excited to get started because we have a lot of teams to go through. Yeah, for you are here, I might as well. I might as well talk a bit about the video. I couldn't make a video last week. I didn't want to write about it in the community post, but I got really sick last week. I was home 4 days from work, and I really couldn't finish any videos. So I figured I'll just load up my batteries and prepare for next week, which is the coming week. And the video that will be released on Friday. I try to upload on Fridays usually. That will be a video about Wipeout Omega Collection. It will be called Why Wipeout Omega Collection is still one of the best racing games you can buy.
Cannon.
And of course I will share my reasons why I think so in that video. But
Cannon. Contender eliminated. Missile.
ouch. For now I'll just mention one thing. Oh, can we make it to
Race
second?
complete.
No. Okay, 2 third places. It will be a bit tricky to get up to 5-star levels here, but we'll try. Yeah, because I remember I grew up. I'm born in 1985, so I grew up video gaming in during the 90s. And back in those days, we didn't have any online in any real sense, because I was there when the internet was invented, and I feel quite old saying that, but it is the case. So when you had no achievements, no trophies, no online, what you could do is just play video games because they were fun. And I remember certain games that you played just because they were fun. You were not competing in online leaderboards, you were not
Mines.
hunting for a special trophy or achievement. You just play the games because,
Missile. Wait.
ouch,
Rocket.
because they were fun to play. And one of the games that when I think back during that era, I guess we are closing in on early 2000s now, but one of the game series that made me feel that way was the Halo series. And this was actually when we did have achievements on Xbox. So you could actually hunt achievements and you could play Halo online, but I just liked the campaigns so much. So I just popped in a Halo game in my Xbox, I picked the levels from the campaign that I liked, and I just played that level.
Missile.
Not for any other reason that I
Final
liked
lap. Missile.
the games.
Rockets.
Shield.
Contender eliminated.
Because now, especially when you get older and you have limited video game time, it feels like video gaming needs to have a purpose. You need to increase your online rank, you need to level up or something. There's... I'm not a conservative guy,
Eliminated.
but sometimes I feel it's got more something to do with yourself, but sometimes it just feels that gaming has, when you get older, gaming loses a bit of its magic in that sense. But still, having made that statement, I still think that video gaming has its problems, but I think that video gaming is generally better now than what it was 10 or 20 years ago. Alright, we have a first place. We're moving on. The trophy stuff was a good in the PS3/360. Yes, that's when it was all new. You have the Master Chief Collection on Steam. Yeah, that game is that game on Steam? I thought it was only in the Microsoft Store. I don't have it. I did borrow an Xbox One from a friend, and I played Xbox Game Pass for a while, so I played through the games. I think I stopped midway through Halo 5, but I did play through all the Halo games again. The improved versions and so on, with the extra new cool cutscenes in Halo 2 and so on.
Mines.
Yeah, those games are fun. Bungie still the kings and queens of how gunplay should feel.
Cannon. Mines. Leech beam. Missile.
Oh, What in the... Okay, I lose my screen there. My screen turned black for no reason at all.
Energy critical. Bomb.
Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. When it slammed to the wall there, I couldn't see anything. I don't know if it showed up on the screen, but my gaming monitor just turned black. This can of course affect the outcome of Kyrix's performance.
Final lap.
We'll see what we can do the last lap.
Cannon.
Aha! You can get hit by a cannon from EDX apparently. Oh yes, taking a bit of a gamble here and hoping for a turbo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, pitched up to fly over them. Okay. Quite a funny finish there at least. Yes, the Master Chief Collection is on Steam. Oh, that's good to know. Bash says, when I was a kid, I was so hyped when a new Pokemon game was announced, and now I don't care anymore about new games. No hype, etc. Yeah, to be honest, I feel that if you don't want to play a game online, there usually are no particular reasons to buy a game on release for $90 when you can just wait for it to go on sale like 2, 3 or 4 months later, depending on the game of course.
Mines.
Unless it's a Nintendo game, where the games never go on sale. Or very rarely.
Mines.
Yeah, I've been a bit hyped about releases, but that has been, you know, because of the channel, so like smaller indie games. I was excited when Star Racer had its official release, for example. And I am excited for when Death Grip will release and so on. But a big AAA title that I am excited about its release, I have to say that it's Sonic Racing Crossroads. I had so much fun during the open network test.
Mines.
I'm not sure if it's a good fit to cover the game on my channel. It doesn't seem to be what people expect, but it will be a game that I will play.
Final lap.
That's for sure.
Cannon.
Using the turbo here. The magnet strips are not the best place to use the turbo because you get slowed down so quickly, but sometimes you just need to use it anyway. Looks like we're looking at the second place here.
Race complete.
Thank you everybody for watching and tuning in to the stream. I am in this stream starting to determine which one is my favorite Wipeout Omega collection stream. Team, not stream. I'm doing the same 8 race tournament with all 14 teams in the game. At least that was the plan. We'll see to do it on 2 streams. I'll see if I'll need to add an extra stream to make that happen.
3, 2, 1. Shield added.
Bomb.
I'm quite excited for... I mean, Kyrix, not anything wrong with Kyrix, but I just feel that these balance ships, they sort of are what they are. The next team after Kyrix will be Piranha, and that's a very niche team that I'm excited to see how that will work for me.
Shield added.
Rockets.
Oh, so bit aggressive in the corner there. Pitching up now, so I can move the barrel, bombing someone hopefully. This is quite good. Out.
Eliminated. Rockets.
Yeah, the speed pad over the bump there before the chicane, because that will determine if you're going to make a barrel roll or not. Alright, we are hunting the first place here.
Rockets.
Need to absorb that to make sure I have... Ooh, we have a turbo. Okay, it's over for you now, Maneuver. Because I can fly!
Eliminated.
Well, that's unfortunate. No points for carry exist. Oh, there's such a delay here. On the stream, I'm watching what happened just now. Ah, come on, I wasn't even close to the pole there. So, low points for Kaiser. I mean, it GG for Kyrix. 2 races left in the tournament. Well, that was a case of, I want to say bad luck, but yeah, I was a bit close, but I think it felt like I was hit by an invisible wall as well. I'll watch a replay of the stream later. We need to finish the tournament anyway, that's the rule. Yeah, come on, S-Guy, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Mines.
Shield active.
Plasma.
Autopilot.
Contender eliminated.
I saw a comment there about Piranha that I'm going to read. Oh, the barrel was activated up on the ledge. I mean, there are bugs in Wipeout, but they are so few and far between. I played the game for well over 100 hours, and I haven't really seen any... Landed on the little signpost.
Eliminated. New lap record. Final lap.
Let's see here.
Cannon.
Oh, we have a turbo again here. Let's do it again.
Cannon.
Ah! That's not what I planned, but it worked.
Race.
Yeah, on
complete.
some tracks, if you get a turbo at a certain spot, it can make a huge difference. Piranha turns like a tanker ship. Yes, it does. 37 points when you go into the last race on Sol 2. Yes, because turning speed is a thing in this game. I think all teams, they start to accelerate to the maximum turning speed at the same rate, but the team's different turning speeds are obviously different. But the hidden stat to watch out for is called ground grip, which is how much your ship slides. That one doesn't show on the menu, and it does make a difference when you race.
Mines.
What turbo? I have no idea where it's used to turbo on this track. Oh, I think I got hit by all 3 there. All 3 rockets, that is. Oh. A stroke of bad luck again. But it will be fun to do the tournament with all the teams,
Contender
so I can sort of make a ranking list for myself.
Final lap.
Everyone is clustered together here. Maybe we can make something happen now during the last lap. No bars. Oh, I'm almost dead again.
Tournament
And the third place again.
complete. Gold medal.
Alright,
awarded.
let's see here. Gold medal, of course, that's always good, even though I just got like one first place. The computers, the AI performs so inconsistently here. We have 42 points for Kyrex. Then we go into my little Google document here, and for Kyrex we write the numbers 42. 12 points behind Pfizer. Let's power of third place, yeah, exactly. Let's not waste any time. Yeah, we do have it on elite difficulty. We're moving on to the third team in the series, which will be Piranha. If we take the HD Piranha here, now we're gonna take a look at the stats. So Piranha has, I think, the lowest handling stat and thrust stat in the game. There are other teams with the same stats, but no lower than this. The thing with Piranha is that their shield is quite high. A shield is something that's not perhaps the most sought after attribute in a single race, or in a time trial for that matter, which is why people usually opt for Icarus when they do their speed runs, because Icarus has more handling and lower shield. However, shield can be a valuable weapon when the rockets and missiles start flying, because it will determine how many weapons you will have to absorb and not shoot. If we pick the Piranha Fury ship, we can see that we have increased thrust and a slightly increased handling.
Piranha.
Let's go. We are at 10 p.m. We got some technical difficulties here in the beginning, but of course we are going to do the Piranha races, and then we might have to call it a night. Let's see here. Yep, I can immediately feel that the ship feels a bit more sluggish than the Pyrex, but and it also takes a bit to get to top speed, but now I can immediately feel that I'm faster than I was before. Just made a barrel roll there. You see, I'm not talking so much here, I'm focusing. Third place. Oh, I air brake away from. Just popping up the quake there. Oh, I premature. Oh, did I hit anyway? Oh, come on.
Final lap.
Oh no, I'm not using autopilot.
Energy critical.
I didn't get
bomb,
all that.
rockets, missile.
Yeah, I'm absorbing that. Fourth place.
Rockets. Race complete.
Third place at least. As I said, a weight stat like in Mario Kart would help some teams a lot. Or contracts. Yeah, you're right. For example, how much they would flinch when they get hit by weapons. But like you almost said, weight isn't a thing in this game either. All the ships have the same I guess you could say that they have the same weight. They get pulled down by the artificial gravity the same way. And there's no, all ships have the same size of their hitbox as well, and same center of gravity and all that as well. I mean, the actual ships, like the model, can be bigger or smaller, but the actual hitbox is the same. Okay, third place for Piranha. It's not impossible to get up there to 5-star level. Thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. It's a pleasure to have you here, everybody. Tonight I'm starting to determine which one is my favorite team in Wipeout Omega Collection, and I'm doing it in the most scientific way possible. I am a science teacher after all. The way I will be doing it is that I will run the same 8-race tournament with all teams in the game. And ouch. The team with the most points after I've done the tournament with all teams in the game, that will be my official favorite Wipeout team. I'd say that the team I play the most now when I want to perform, it would have to be, I think, Assegai. But sometimes what you feel is right for you might not be what is actually right. Sometimes you shouldn't trust your feelings. That's when we elect the wrong people into offices around the world. And let's not make that statement more political than that. Alright, Piranha in first place with a turbo. You have to say something about Piranha, because on paper it looks like a ship that's inferior to Icarus and not made for beginners. I mean, it's hard to know exactly who the Piranha ship is for. But I have to say that the low handling stat, it looks like an obstacle, but it can be beneficial because the ship is so much less janky. Even if you pull the handling stick to the hard, it will still be not a very sharp turn, so you can keep your racing lines a bit easier. Nitro is here. Hello Eric. Hello people. Hello Nitro. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for the very fun Sonic Racing Crossworld session we had last weekend. We did some live streaming of the game last Sunday during the open network test. Yeah, I might as well ask, what is everybody's opinion about Sonic Racing Crossworlds? Is it a game that you are interested in, will check out, something that you are not interested in at all? Just tell me what you think about the game. I'm quite hyped for the game, but I respect all the opinions. Okay. There I would have been able to avoid that wall if I was piloting 5-star. Aha! Thank you.
Shield active.
Sounds hit by in one mindset.
Contender eliminated.
Okay. I missed someone there.
Autopilot.
Alright, up to second place.
Missile. Cannon.
I'm using the turbo here, a sub-optimal spot, but I think I need to get away from this vehicle. And where is the person in the first
Final
place?
lap.
There we go. Someone is usually not this far ahead.
Shield.
I don't want a shield
active.
now. See here?
Rockets.
Ooh, rockets. Could we make something happen here? Yes!
Complete.
Nice. L13, hello! Ever since Pure, Fran is made for those who like speed and don't mind the heavier feel. Though we need to nail apexes, get the most out of every single barrel roll. Yeah, that about sums it up. You can think of it like Kyrix in the first game. Yeah, I guess something like that. Because here Kyrix is a very balanced team with a bit emphasis on shield. And Piranha is more the flying tank. Alright, so Piranha is doing quite well so far. When we go into race number 4 on Chengdu project. Thank you so much everybody for being here. I super appreciate you checking me out when I try to determine which one is my favorite team in Wipeout Omega Collection.
Rounds.
Bomb.
All interactions helps me in the algorithms, as does all likes and so on. So if you like what you see, don't be shy to hit that thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, then of course don't hit the thumbs up, so I will know that I will need to improve. Sometimes I forget how strong the side shifts are when you stand still. So now we have a bit of a climb to make here, but I think we can make something happen. Okay. Or not. That was unfortunate. I thought we were on to something good here.
Turbo.
Of course I knew about the tunnel there. I just thought I could pitch down to get inside it, but apparently not. And then I bumped off the tunnel, off to the side, and got respawned at the beginning of the long jump. We discussed the dangers of long jumps before.
Final lap.
Now I'm lucky if I'll see someone before the finish line.
Bomb. Shield. Shield active.
Race complete.
Yes, it's a bit unfortunate what could have been here, but the rules are what they are. The first game was a pinball in disguise. I'm talking about the first Wipeout game here. Okay, 0 points for Piranha. As we move on to Metropia. We're gonna finish the tournament here with Piranha before the end. After leaving the platform, you should turbo in Chengdu project. Yeah, good point. I'm using it right here. It was not the optimal spot, but sometimes you need to just use the turbo to make room for other weapons that could benefit you more.
Quick.
Missile.
Shield. Shield active.
Okay, waiting for the stretch here. There we go.
None.
Should probably have absorbed that, but I think I got that. This is 5 hour EDX a bit further behind me there.
Final lap.
Someone almost got plasma.
Shield. Shield active. Rockets.
Just got the weapon pickup there.
Mines.
Missile. Rockets.
Are we on to the last lap here?
Race
Nope.
complete.
I'll have to satisfy for a 3rd place. Oh, Axel is here. Hello, thank you for joining. Okay, 3 races left. Score of 26. Let's see here, 60. Okay. Hard math to do here on the spot. And now the stream is back to being a bit of a slideshowy. I'll just see if things improve a bit here. I have no idea what's wrong with either OBS or my internet tonight. It's been going fine for the most part. We'll see if things improve now. So you will probably see me at the pause screen here for a bit. But let's just continue and see if it improves. Okay, Sabenko climb. Not, on paper, not a very good track for Piranha.
Shield.
Oh, I got a turbo here. Okay, let's not mess this up. Started turning slightly earlier.
Rockets.
I need to absorb that. Oh, wait, my air brakes didn't work. I think it was on cooldown. I need something to absorb.
Shield.
Yep, still a slideshow there. I know that the stream is looking quite awful right now, but we'll see if it improves.
Final lap. Missile.
Okay, how did I dodge that?
Rockets.
Ah, now the stream looks good again.
Turbo.
We got another turbo here.
Cannon. Race
I just felt I was going to blow up there. Okay, we're good. Then we move on to, we do have the chance. If we get first place, we'll end up at with the same score as Kyrex. I did blow up as Kyrex at one race, and I messed up a jump with Piranha at one race. Okay. We had Ubermall first. So we do have the chance of becoming 4 Kyrex as well. Oh, I started up with her. Okay, now we can get a good start here. Barrel roll and turbo.
Plasma.
Shield active.
Let's see here. If you... Oh... Just a millisecond before we were locked down there.
Mode. Shield.
Let's
Shield
see.
active.
Yeah, we talked before about games, about Wipeout being a game, at least for me, that I just pick up and play just because it's fun. Not because I'm hunting a trophy or even making a stream or something like that. Just because the game is fun, I want to play it, so I play it. The campaign is completed, I just felt like playing that grid again. And there are, to me, very few games that can sort of bring that feeling. Ugh.
Energy critical.
And also, there are games that people play because there are just no other game like it. Oh,
Race
choked there
complete.
for a bit. I was taking the lap counter. I would say that a game like Titanfall 2 is a game that people still play online because there are no other games like it to play. Yeah, this is not a channel about mech shooters, but Titanfall 2 is on paper a futuristic military shooter, but the way that the movement works in that game, how pilots and Titans synergize together, it sort of makes that game into something that you really can't play anywhere else. And perhaps Wipeout is a game like that as well.
Mines.
I mean, there are other anti-gravity racing games, of course.
Autopilot.
Quite a few of them, if you involve the indie scene. But there are no other games
Leech speed.
like Wipeout. If you sort of add everything, the way the game looks, how it feels to play, the ship design, and you can't really find something like this anywhere else. Unless you play Ballistic AD, of course.
Mines.
But that game,
Mines.
obviously, it sort of replicates how Wipeout looked back during the 90s, rather than the modern look.
Final lap.
But if you're longing for a new Wipeout game and you haven't played Ballistic NG, yeah, check that game out. It's cheap. If you don't mind the retro look, it's a terrific game.
Mines. Tournament complete.
Alright,
Silver
we didn't
medal
even get a gold
awarded.
medal with Piranha. Perhaps it's just not just me who's a good Piranha pilot, perhaps I'm getting tired here, but perhaps it's just maybe not just a team that synergizes with me. Okay, what score did you get? 38. Okay, we're going to my little spreadsheet and we're gonna write 38 here at Piranha. I'm sorry for not being able to bring any cooler graphics. It's this archaic setup that we're doing. And this took a bit longer than I thought it would, but we'll get through all the teams eventually. And we have a bunch of people watching us as well. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. But I think that will be the end of this stream, actually. Because I don't think I'm getting a bit mushy in my head. I don't think I can perform during this tournament again. But it was super fun concept. I'm really looking forward to seeing if I can beat Faisal with another team. So, I will just read if any last comments here. No, Nalium said, I go as far as to say that Titanfall 2 is the last of its kind. Yeah, perhaps so. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for tuning in and watching. I'll be back next weekend with another stream on Sunday where I will continue this very series. And I also will be back with another Wipeout Omega Friction Scene video later this week. So stay tuned for that. But that will be it for this video. Thank you everybody for tonight. Have a great evening and I'll see you next time. Bye bye everybody.